All right, so here are my breakdowns from least to happen, or well, from furthest away to closest. Okay, so basically, Euro GBP at a lower low. That's the daily saying. The daily is also saying that we're at a lower low. Um, and we need a proper daily pullback in order for it to continue down to the Zoom is freezing again. The weekly target. So we're just waiting for pullback and a shift structure. Same thing with this one with USD CAD. We're at a lower low. The target that I see for this is okay. Okay, I see why I had it there. Yeah. Okay. Same thing for USD CAD. So it's at a lower low. We daily here is also at a lower low. It's having a pullback. For these ones, it's a little weird because the daily looks trippy. So I'm just thinking that since it's at a lower low, it just needs a pullback and then a shift. That's how I'm looking at it. So both these, both these two pairs here. USD GPY weekly is bearish. This is the lower low. Weekly. And daily's also saying the same thing. Wait, hold on, let me see. Yeah, daily's also saying the same thing. So daily's also at a lower low. So we just need certain these zones are probably. I'll call it right there. Okay, so we'll get a proper daily pullback here. And then drop. So this one's actually closer. We'll put this in some marker. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I think it didn't save properly because these things aren't popping up. Okay, USD HKD. Let's see, we're bullish, and the daily is saying that it also needs a shift. So we have to wait for the daily to shift. Okay, on CAD. So we are bearish on here. We've pulled back to the weekly area of interest to see what the daily's saying. The daily's saying that it needs to shift, so we're just going to wait until the daily shifts. GU weekly, we are bearish. We're at the area of interest. The daily is saying that we are bullish, so we need to shift. So we're just waiting for that. USD, so same thing. We're at the area of interest on the weekly. Well, we're pulling back. The daily saying that it needs to shift, and we're at the area of interest. So we're just waiting for that to shift. Silver, same. Okay, so this. Oh, Zoom's freezing again. Okay, so can't look for a wick pullback because there's a indecision candle there, and the daily would need to shift in order for it to come down for a counter trend, which would be right there. So we're just waiting for the daily to shift, and then we can possibly have trade back down to here. This is a counter trend trade, so I am just going to flag that. Okay, weekly. So weekly is bearish. Charts. Because I noticed that like every time I do it, I kind of like scroll all over the place. I like watch your video and you kind of just reset it, zoom up once, and then use it that way. So that's how I'm going to keep it. Okay, so EU weekly saying that we're bearish, and daily is saying that it needs to shift because it is currently at a higher high. So we're just waiting for daily to shift. Right. So Euro HUF, we are bearish, and daily is saying that we are also bearish, and we're just looking for a proper daily pullback. So we're waiting for a proper daily pullback. It's an experiment. Okay. And USD SEK, we are currently bearish. Let's see what the weekly or the daily say. The daily is also saying that it's bearish. We can have a proper daily pullback to this area around here because we can do a wick pullback. So the wick pops up here, pulls back, and we would be targeting. Oh, that'd be a nice trade. And yeah, daily's bearish, so we're just waiting for the daily to do a proper pullback to this area here. USD JPY, so weekly is bearish and we're at a lower low. Daily is saying that it's also bearish at a lower low. So we're just waiting for a proper daily pullback to this area of interest right here. We could probably even make it better. Just say that. Honestly, I think it was probably better before. Let's not overanalyze. Let's sit right there. All right. So yeah, yep, bearish, and yeah, we're just waiting for that proper daily pullback. Whether at GPY, so we're bearish and at a lower low, daily saying the same thing. So we're waiting for that proper daily pullback to the area of interest. You got me checking my zones now because every time I do them, I'm like double checking them, you know? I think, you know what? I'm gonna err on the side of caution because every time I draw these zones, you're saying that they're too thick. So I'm gonna, no matter how I modify this one, you know what? This one's just gonna have to stay. This one's gonna have to stay thick. Nothing I could do about that. Yeah, it's just yeah, I'm gonna let that go. Okay. Weekly here is at a lower low. We're already at the take profit there. So this one could do, let's see, daily is also at a lower low. We could pull back to what the heck? Oh, right, yeah, this is the struggle's real. All right, you might just have to, there we go. Okay, area of interest, area of interest, area of interest, area of interest, right? And we are not in 2016. We are in the correct time. So yeah, area of interest, we're looking for a proper daily pullback to here, and then we can take it back to there. It's kind of tight, but we'll see if there's a good enough risk reward. And same thing here. Well, it's like identical. What's that? Okay. So yeah, we're bearish, lower low in the weekly, and daily we're also at a lower low. So we're just waiting for a proper daily pullback to this area of interest right here. So okay, and well, even though I'm saying like, yo, this looks like a really good risk reward, right? I'm just not going to analyze it any further. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then whenever this does that, either has the proper daily pullback or shifts the structure, then it can go into the other. Oh, I didn't get to the section here. Right. So USD HUF, this one basically, we are at a lower low. Well, we were. Now we're at the area of interest on here. Um, I I'm confused why I have a area of interest on here right now because it's a weekly. We're doing it's not a weekly with pullback. You can't do a weekly with pullback because it's an indecision candle. And yeah, we're at a lower low. Proper pulling back, that would have to be here. So basically, this is, yeah, we need to wait for this to come all the way back here. So I would say this is not ready this week. I don't even need to. Yeah, okay. So let's just not do this week for that. And let's see what's going on here. Weekly is at a lower low. Shouldn't have any levels except, okay, we're at a lower low on the weekly. What's the daily saying? Daily is also saying that it's at a lower low. We can have a pullback to this area of interest right here. Because, yeah, we'll just keep it like, we'll just keep it like this. This is clean. Actually. $20.20. Also get that. And are we doing on that side still? Yeah, okay. Think like this. Yeah. So okay, bearish. We're at the area. We're doing a proper daily pullback. Okay, now we need 4 hour. 4 hour is at a potential lower high. And basically, it's accumulating right now. So basically, I'm just looking for it to break down. And then we can target, since everything is all bearish. Well, something like that. That's what I'm thinking, right? Because weekly's at a lower low, daily is lower low, proper pullback, 4 hour has pulled back, potential lower high with, it's probably going to pull back higher, but we don't know. So right now it's looking really good. Yeah, so probably on Sunday night, probably look for an entry on this one. And yeah, depending on how we get it, we'll just put our stops above the accumulation. I'm using this accumulation right here. So if it breaks, because this is technically the lower high. That was like an entry signal right here at 9:45. So if it's still playing out, I'm just gonna say this here is the right there. Because this trade already looked like it started, like, so we're just trying to get another entry. And no, that's not possible. Okay, so first target will be, no, that's not possible either. Um, yeah, that's why I think it has to pull back some more. I really do think this is going to want to pull back some more, and then it might not. I don't know. It just looks too weird for it to happen. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's basically it.